Graffiti Kings.
Beatbox created
Killa Kela.
and we're here to talk about world music and street culture.
Killa Kela podcast.
Tonight on the Killa Kela podcast live show, we have MC Legend, the mighty General Levy inside the building. Celebrating 25 years of the street anthem Incredible, we chat about his music legacy and more. From Queens, New York, graffiti writer and rapper Koncept is making his debut UK appearance. Talking music, street culture from New York to London and his collabs with 50 Cent, Fantagram and Royce da 5'9". Two legends in the UK dance genre, the Ragga Twinz have come out to play. Spanning 3 decades of undeniable cult status, the boys are about to perform a never-seen-before collaboration. Watch this space. Musician, rapper, radio presenter, personality and music encyclopedia, Mikill Pane is also inside the shop for a chat. We're going to talk genres, rap, London and his upcoming releases. And lastly, my good friend Shaun Wallace, the first and original chaser from ITV's The Chase, is in for a chat. Doctor, barrister and mastermind champion, it's time to put that head to the test. This is the Killa Kela podcast live show.
I've just met a fucking legend here. He's called General Levy. Hello.
How you doing, my dear?
I'm very good. I'm on a bed with him. This is very interesting right now.
It's the best place to be.
Yeah. Well, do you know what? I can't really see right now. How do you do this? How do you wear sunglasses inside?
Well, you know what? It's all about the feeling. It's all about the vibes, and it's cool. And there's a lot of light, but there's a big light in our face. So I think the sunglasses kind of work still.
Actually, yeah. You're probably right. You know, when I was growing up, we were listening to your songs. Everybody wanted to know how to do that sound.
Oh, I am the incredible. No, it's easy. You have to breathe in. I am the incredible. So it's basically, it's a secret, but I can't tell you the full secret. If I tell you that, I'd have to breed you.
Well, do you know what? I'm really glad that I didn't have to do my impression, because I tried my impression outside and it was so bad.
Yeah, I can't tell you the secret, man, because 9 months later we'll have to have a baby together. It's a secret like KFC. It's like KFC. It's a song that I done as a one take. Yeah, it's a one take song. It wasn't a song that we was. But I heard the track and I went in.
What?
So to know that people connected with a song that was from my heart, it wasn't like we had to kind of go for it. It was like, and I had a cold that day. I was sick.
No.
Yeah, I had a flu that day, you know, and I still did the song. So whenever I sing the song now, and I haven't got a cold, it's even cleaner, it's even clearer, so it's even easier. So to get a hit with a song that he was even 100% on is a double blessing.
Oh wow! Where did you record it? Where did it actually? Where was it made?
We did this at Von's studio in Holloway Road.
Holloway Road.
Yeah, Holloway Road. It was Von's studio. It's not there no more, and it was basically Jamiroquai is working upstairs. And we were working downstairs, and we just got on with it. And it was just a cornerstone time, because cable TV had just come out. Cable TV. You had a thing called the box.
That's right. Yeah.
The box and that stuff. So when we done the tune, it came out at a time that jungle was just kind of crossing over. It needed a mainstream song that wasn't samples.
Yeah.
So we did a live vocal. Also, you had the box going on, and you had Kiss FM popping off. So it came as a cornerstone time in the music industry when media was changing. So people were tuning into the box on cable TV. Cable TV was very influential in boosting that song there. The box, big up the box.
Oh, tie the box.
Big up the box. I don't know if you remember the box. Yeah, man, it was on rotation on the box, so that was very influential. And then big up Ali G, use it in the movie as well. So yeah.
Oh my God, yeah, of course. Yeah. I mean, this is the thing. I mean, it takes characters like that, but also when you think about, even now with today's generation of new musicians coming up, they wait for those linchpin moments of new technology or something that opens up like the box, right? Can you imagine what it would have been like if that hadn't have happened at that time? That would have been crazy.
It was a blessing. I mean, at that time, it's all about timing.
Yeah.
Sometimes when it comes to certain cornerstones, certain moments in music, happens that changes in technology. Like when Michael Jackson did Thriller, that was when that video came out at a time when MTV was really popular. So it's when he did Thriller, it was like at a moment when everybody was tuned into that channel. So it's like everything happens at a time. So I'm just happy to have been part of a moment when things were changing and we had a strong song that was able to ride the wave of that you know what I mean, the moment.
And like you say, your journey, that was just like that was the breakthrough moment. You know, you've gone on to do crazy tours, crazy shows, like tracks with Jason Status, Fedde Le Grand, AJ Tracy. I mean, it's characters like yourself that really hold. I don't know. It's the unsung hero of the music industry. It's for real, bro. Like seriously, am I right or what? Come on, for real.
I am the not the Cinderella. I'm the Ganjarella. I'm the Ganjarella of the music business. You know what I mean? But I will still make it to the party. I will still make it to the party. And everybody be like, what was that song I heard that? You know what I mean? So I'm that kind of artist, and I'm glad to be that because I've never crossed over fully to be a mainstream artist and all over the place and overdone like McDonald's. I've always stayed kind of ital still. So it's all right. And I'm glad the Lord works in mysterious ways, and I'm busy still. I still keep my shows going on. I still keep busy every week, every month.
I see the characters of this generation totally being like, they just know the tune. Like Dizzy, for instance. Dizzy's biggest fan.
You see Dizzy Rascal? He is the brother who, like, we were like the foundation thing, and Dizzy Rascal was the first one to really capitalize off of the whole urban, the whole street, the whole breakthrough. I mean, you had people before me like Tipper Irie, Maccabee, Saxon Sound. Yeah, man, Maccabee. All these kind of people were foundation street artists, but it was taken to the next level when I came with Incredible. All right, but you see, people like Dizzy Rascal, people like Wiley, people like Skepta, these guys had the business side sorted out more. So we were like the raw street, Saxon, General Levy, Ragga Twinz, Congo Natty. But then the next generations came, they kind of clued it up more to get everything, all the dots connected more. So it's every generation moves on more. So hopefully off them now, there'll be even more progress. So it's all the steps.
It's the steps, but also it's a look at you, come on, knowledge.
You know, and I'm just glad that, you know, with the internet, it's given me a chance to tell my story. So people who are interested can take in my story of the Ragga Twinz, Navigator, Tipper Irie, Maccabee, Papa Levi. It's a long story. I mean, the internet has given people a chance to know that the story didn't start with Dizzy Rascal or Wiley and these guys. Enough respect to the new generations, but a lot of people only thought that, it started with these. But there's a longer story. Even before me, there's people before me, you know what I mean? So if you're really interested in lyrics and how street culture was was capitalized and really turned into a business, then you need to know the whole story, which is right to the right. It's a fascinating story.
And the beautiful thing is, I mean, I go through all the time. Yeah, sound systems. Well, like the amount of times I'll be listening to some rock and roll from like the 50s, and then I'll jump into some sound system. It's because, you know, those algorithms, they don't take no prisoners. They don't care what year it is.
Yeah. It's all about energy. Yeah. And it's all about raw energy, innocent energy, and it's innocence, you know. And I think that when we did like reggae music was a vehicle for people to express themselves with the lyrics and the way of holding the mic and that kind of stuff. It influenced hip hop, it influenced other things, and then right now we're experiencing the new generations of expression. So I got love for all the new every generation has their way of expressing themselves. So even when we were coming up, they were like, "Oh no, we don't like that." So we must embrace new expressions.
Just through our own experiences, your own experiences. You don't want to be that, you know, stuck in a rut and I want to be that guy that likes.
No, because it's all about change.
It is, yeah.
You got to embrace change.
Yeah.
When I did Incredible, wicked jungle is massive. There were a lot of jungle gurus or real purists who didn't want the vocal to be involved in jungle. They only wanted it to just be the music, and people just enjoy the music. So when we came with a full, they only want samples. But when we Rank Records, M-Beat, Junior Heart, Rank Records, they came in. My vocal was a full 5 minute, 12 seconds vocal, beer banging lyrics. Some of the purists were like, "Oh, hold on, what's this? It's a change of direction."
And you're like, "Do more, let's do more. We got to do more of that."
Well, the public were like, "Do more, do more, do more." You know what I mean?
Do more.
I was just doing my thing, and it was embraced by the public. Sometimes some of the people who are like the gatekeepers of the game, they'll be like not used to change. So I think that when I did my song Incredible, it was embraced by the public. They just said, "Listen, man, I'm having this." It was like fresh, new vibe, full vocal, live. But some of the people who probably were doing it from before, because I wasn't a pure junglist, I was a reggae guy doing reggae music before. So for me to do a jungle song was like, okay, it's like I was a special guest into the scene.
That's crazy. That's crazy to think that emergence happened in those small early days. It's like, of course, I mean, and you know, going back to the weekend, you know, with Carnival, which is only just down the road here. Like I said it to you earlier, I was like, I heard your tune at least 2 times walking back from the place I was playing at, walking through. Now everyone's going to be wanting to know this. You walk into those situations where you're automatically hearing your tune because it's anthemic. What's your how do you respond to that? What's your immediate thought? Because like not everyone will recognise it's you because that's just the nature of the beast, right? Like so you're walking there and you're seeing everyone absolutely having it. What's your immediate thought about that?
What are they playing this mad tune for? When they're playing this man, there's these people, it's like, oh my God, man, you guys are crazy. No, really. It's real, it's an honor to know that 25 years after I've done a song, which was a one-take song, it's really still seriously playing, and it's been accepted as like part of the DNA of the urban culture of the UK. It's a real honor, and I'm happy to represent. And it's a real tune. I can do it anytime, any place. It's not like no vocal. We call it a voice coder. What do you call it?
Code. It's the real deal.
We call them thing there. I don't use none of that. It's pure real vocal. So to get through with a song which was my real vocal live, it's an honor, and I really appreciate the fact that people appreciate what I do.
We appreciate you.
Yes, bless, man. Yeah, man.
Can you do the robot? Nah? Go on. Oi. All right. So we are here at Carnival, and have you met my mate here? Have you met my mate? He's performing tonight with the Stanton Warriors.
That's right, Killa Kela's inside the road. We're about to do this with Stanton Warriors, Carnival 2019. Welcome to the party. Let's get in on it.
Welcome. It's as hot as a tit, isn't it? Yeah, it's fucking hot as a tit, but it's great.
I don't die, fam.
We're at Notting Hill Carnival. We're having a great time, aren't we?
We're having an amazing time at the Rice and Peace Stanton Warriors party in Kensal Rise on the edge of Notting Hill Carnival.
This is Dominic, by the way. He is in the Stanton Warriors, you might know him, and he's put on this amazing party and he's headlining. What should we look forward to tonight?
We're going to play a lot of shit from a new album. We got like a massive crowd out there. It's beautiful weather. Keda's going to jump up and MC for us a little bit, and we have like amazing booty shaking breakbeat, the drop at 6 till 7.
We're loving it. This is great. Can't wait to watch you later. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm not Lady Gaga. I'm not Lady Gaga. There he is. There he is. Oh. You can see how he fucking took my thing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm a rebel. I'm a rebel. What can I say?
That for me, that's the magic. If you can go viral doing something good,
then you're set.
It's special. It's so much more special.
It's a win.
Than you know, a world starting or a fucking, I don't know.
You know what I mean? It's true, isn't it?
You know?
Yeah. I mean, this is the other thing as well. Let's just take it back a second. Sticking with that, like your energy has always been extremely positive, and there's never been a song where I thought to myself, "Oh, he's gone down a different emotional road." There's clearly, like as you were saying earlier, a spark that's attached to the things that you do, whether it's radio or anything. There must have been a moment where you were like, "Oh, hold on, I don't quite know," because we all get it. I'm not sure where I'm going with this and what it's doing. Is that a risk, or is that just in the mind? Do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it is for everyone. Kind of suffers self-doubt.
Yeah.
I think that as narcissistic creatures, we always place ourselves at like the center. Our problem is the worst problem in the world. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, as a creative, I've kind of learned. It's funny you should say about, you know, maintaining positivity in that, because my kind of most well-known song is Little Lady with Ed Sheeran, which is a song about a drug-addled child prostitute who was forced into sex work by an uncle who her mum entrusts. Everything's gone wrong in this fucking song.
Can I just
it's my most well-known song.
So let me just back it up here, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who don't know, let me. And again, this is just me. Hey, keep your voices down at the back as well, please, you noisy buggers. Yeah, I can hear you. For those of you who don't know about this man right here, I mean, again, I've got the cue cards, man, and it's like, I feel like, you know, we've hung out, we've been mates for a long time, but like now I'm just like, whoa. Paloma Faye, for example, Yasmin P. Money, Fenny Fell, Katie Price, Jack. I mean, whoa. Like, this is legacy shit, bro. Like, it's mad.
It was all organic at the time. You'll know, you know, like when you are in the same room or on the same like plateau as someone creatively, you don't think about their status too much. You just realize that you are now at this point in time collaborating in it in every sense of the word. You're making something together. They respect what you do. You respect what they do. Do you know what I mean? It's bilateral. It isn't. It's not like getting a photo with your favorite music or TV or movie star. It's not the same. It's you realize that they see you as a peer. Otherwise, they wouldn't be, you know, spending their creative energy on being, you know what I mean, in your presence, or whatever. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, we share a very similar path, and like 1 minute you can pinch yourself and be like, shit, the fuck, what I'm doing.
Yeah, I think that's important. Looking back and getting nostalgic is important, especially during times when you think, you know, like I said, going back to the kind of self-doubt. I think if anyone's ever feeling a little bit, I don't know, I'm not relevant or I'm not rated, just look at the good times, you know. It's cyclical, isn't it? It might come back round again. You just got to believe it will. Not everyone's relevant all the time.
It's true. And those moments, like you were saying, it's like when you're in a position where you're with like the echelon of acts that you either come up with or are above, you have to just accept it as like, well, I'm clearly meant to be here, because if I wasn't, I mean,
exactly.
I still get the goosebumps here, even with the audience, man. I mean, these guys are fucking awesome, man. But yeah, you're moving on slightly. You're very much the knowledge of music. I mean, we've sat there at bars, and between you and that, you guys have batted back and forth genres, styles of music, whether it be like metal, glam rock, right the way through to like gabba. Like, it seems like you really do embrace every single genre that's around.
When you like music, you like music. I don't think there's any kind of profound way to explain it. Do you know what I mean? I know a lot of. I've got a lot of friends who who I feel know more than me. But without sounding cliche, I don't like to be the smartest person in the room anyway. Do you know what I mean? I always want to learn something. I always want to feel enriched because of a conversation, no matter how small, even if it's just in the pub talking about music. I want to talk about the stuff I like, but I want to hear about the stuff that you like. I want to learn. Like, some of my favorite songs have literally been songs that I've been told about in like my late 20s, 30s. I don't think that makes me any less of a like music lover, just because I didn't know every fucking song when I was 16. I couldn't tell you all Bowie's back catalogue when I was 16. All of a sudden, I'm not do you know what I mean? It doesn't work like that for me. I think until your dying day, you could still be learning.
Still learning more.
Absolutely.
And there's a lot to learn with your music as well. You got some new tunes out. You got some new. I mean, you've
new albums out on Friday.
Friday. Hold tight to that, ladies. What are you saying?
Yeah.
I mean, the videos alone. If you guys haven't checked out Mikill Pane's videos, I mean, it's just. I mean, it's like David Attenborough landscape, all right, bro.
Yeah, one is. Yeah. I'm not gonna be like, all modest and shit. We went in for that video, man. So I'm glad you think so.
And also the other one on the Del Boy and Rodney tip.
Yeah.
I mean, this was.
We just everything about this album is just 80s. I'm an 80s baby. I was born in 1984. In Hackney. I've been Hackney born and raised. So everything about the album is like, it's just my output when you mix all of the influences that I had when I was growing up. So you've got the A-Team on the artwork itself. There's a photo of the A-Team van, but also the Trotters. Reliant Robin. It's not actually a Robin. It's not actually a Reliant Robin. It's a Reliant Regal. That's an interesting fact about the Only Fools and Horses van. Interesting fact. It's not a Reliant Robin. It's a Reliant Regal.
And he says he's 80s. He is 80s to the core.
That's me. You get me? That's how much I fucking have. That's how passionate I am about this shit, man. It's like it's got a bigger wheelbase or something like that. I don't even know. But
Techers.
We everything just seems to have happened just so fortunately as well. From the artwork was taken. I saw the A-Team van and the Reliant Regal parked one in front of the other one Christmas outside the ITV studios. I got a guy to take the photo of me. Guy I didn't even know. I was like, could you take a photo of me in front of these two vehicles? And he was like, yeah, cool. And then I think. When we finalised the album and I started talking to directors, we were talking about concepts for the video, and he was like, "Oh, it'd be sick if we could get the Only Fools and Horses van." And about a year before that, randomly, I posted this photo on Instagram, the one of the A-Team van and the Reliant Regal, and about a year later, this dude just randomly comments on it. He ats his wife and he's like, look, I bet you're jealous, blah, blah, blah. Turns out they both listen to my music and I've posed in front of his car.
What?
Mad, innit? Right? So then we're sort of talking in the restaurant about shooting this video. And I'm like, mate, I think I might know someone who owns a replica, an exact replica with the Tits logo on the side, everything.
No.
Perfect replica. I think I might know someone. So I DM'd this guy. I scrolled down to the photo. It was about a year kind of previously. Scrolled down to the photo, found the guy, DM'd him. Can we borrow your van? He DMs back in 5 minutes. Yeah, of course you can. Me and my wife, we love your music. I'm like, fuck.
That's cold.
Literally, 2 minutes after that, a bus goes by promoting the Only Fools and Horses musical.
What?
All of that shit happened in the space of like 10 minutes.
And you were just like, I just know. This is it.
Signs like that.
Wow. Wow, that's cold. I mean, again, this like falls under the positive energy banner, man. This is, I mean, some things, when you're on that path and you're doing the right thing for the right reasons, that's one of them ones, isn't it?
Big time. I believe in that type of stuff, I don't know if it means anything. I know that as humans, we notice patterns. Yeah. Basically, that's one of the things that separates us from animals.
Wow, yeah.
Like we notice shit. We notice patterns, and it seems spooky, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's just a thing that's happening, but we've noticed that it's happened when we've mentioned it or maybe it would have happened anyway. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? Wow, that's so fucking deep. And I love it. That's the sort of thing that flicks my switches all the time. Even being here, even having everybody inside the ride.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, so it's next week. This Friday's out.
So this Friday, The Night Elm on Mare Street is out. It's part one. I've split the second album into 2 parts.
Hold on, you said
The Night Elm on Mare Street. Yeah.
Hackney.
Yeah.
Come on.
Because I live on Mare Street at the moment, and it's where I wrote most of this album, but it's where my roots are. Again, like Hackney is my home.
Yeah.
But I've been fortunate enough to like travel quite a bit, and I've just kind of analogized myself with a tree, roots and branching out and blah blah blah, all that good wholesome wordplay shit.
Hello, Reaps.
Hello.
I'm so glad he's here because last month he was late.
Yeah, that's definitely the main thing that happened last month. Yeah.
He was bloody late, and so his forfeit was that he had to like make me a song with my name in it. So let's hear it.
They're a game.
Yes.
Hello, I'm with Koncept here with a K. He's from the US of A. Hello.
The US of A. Hello. How are you, SJ?
I'm very good, actually. I feel like we're doing chicken shop dates, but at Mickey's Fish, traditional fish and chips. So it might take off. I've got a few.
Mickey's Fish is gonna blow up. Blow up.
Everyone's gonna be coming here now. All right. So I have a few questions for you, and I wanted to basically give you some words that we think are like, UK slang terms, and I want to see what you make of them and what you think their meaning is. So what would you make of the word peng?
Peng. Wow. Where can we go with this? She's been penged. Is that correct?
Not really. Peng is like if someone's like well fit. Okay, what would raggo mean?
Raggo, I think raggo would mean sloppy. Like, maybe like bummy.
I mean, that was actually kind of what I thought it was, but the boys outside told me that it was like when you're like going in on something, you're like, let's go raggo, mate.
Oh, so it's like going like crazy or going ham.
I think so. Do you know what a boat race is in Cockney rhyming slang?
I don't even know what you just said to me.
It's a face. A boat race is a face.
A boat race is a face?
It's like your fucking boat race is your fucking face.
Well, definitely still don't know. Even after you explained that to me, I still don't know what it means.
Hi, I'm with the Ragga Twinz. Hello.
How you doing? You all right?
Yeah, I'm very good. What about you?
I'm blessed, man. I'm good, man. Yeah, nice bank holiday weekend just gone, so I'm nice.
We've been at Carnival, and I wasn't with these guys. Were you at Carnival?
Sunday we was at Carnival, just on Harrow Road, and we done a drum and bass set with our DJ Crucial for RTC. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Well, I was at Carnival, and I got stuck here in London, and this is why I'm still wearing these boots, because these were my Carnival boots. But I'm rocking it, so it's fine. So these guys are going to be doing a special live performance for us later on. Do you want to tell me about that?
Yeah, we're just going to be rapping over Killa Kela's beatboxing, and he's a bad beatboxer.
Is it the first time that you've rapped with a beatboxer or not? I don't know.
No, we must have. I think we've done it before, but not live and out there to the people.
Well, I can't wait to see you guys perform later.
I just played Hip Hop Camp in Czech Republic, and Mixmaster Mike performed at it too. And I played on Friday, he played on Thursday, but when I got to the festival, when I just arrived, he was on stage, and I was like, what, this is amazing. Just being able to watch someone who I watched as a kid on this festival on the same stage that I was blessed to be able to rock on and be able to rock with the legends and the people that I grew up listening to and watching. So.
Mad. I mean, that is mad. And I remember when I first saw those guys, and then later down the line to be introduced to them or meet them and people like that that's still my littlest fangirl inside me is still buzzing with all those windy things.
For sure.
You know, and when I'm ahead of the hat as well, you know, like I'm losing my shit every single time, you know.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful. So being on stage like Hip Hop Camp, for instance, this was probably like one of your first outings, would I say, in doing like huge. That's a massive.
Yeah, I mean, definitely.
In the
first
UK,
time in
Europe.
Czech Republic.
Yeah.
You know, first time ever in Czech Republic. I've been to the UK before, so after the Czech Republic, we did a small tour. We did Manchester, Birmingham, and London.
How'd they go?
They went great.
Yeah.
And beautiful, man. I love this country. Last time I came here, I was like, I could see myself living here.
Hey, you hear that? We love them, don't we, guys? Hold on, come on. Of course, this goes international as well.
Yes. And, you know, upon coming this time and, you know, playing these shows and meeting more people and seeing more of the country and the city, it is definitely a place that I will be back very often. And I'm probably going to have to get myself a flat here.
A flat.
A little flat, bruv.
Have you learned any slang? Is there any slang that you're still trying to get with?
Slang. You know, we just went outside and I learned some other slang like your boat race, which is a face, apparently. She was like, what do you think boat race means? And I was like, yo, my boat's faster than your boat? Like, I don't even know what to say here. She said, peng? What the hell did peng mean again? I don't even know. I honestly don't even know. I was confused. I was like, I've never heard any of these words before.
I mean, a lot of the hip-hop slang that we had to...
I'm going to start using them in my new raps.
Yeah, and just blow people's minds.
I got stickers. Hold on. I got stickers with my boat race on it.
There you go.
So that's what I'm going to say. Usually I say, like, would you like a sticker? It's my face. Now I'm going to be like, would you like a sticker? It's my boat race.
Yeah. I mean, this is the thing, like...
Here's a sticker for you, too.
Reggie. That's very nice.
It's my boat race.
It's your boat race. It's a neon boat race.
It's a neon boat race. I got a colored beard and shit.
You don't see many
My tour manager got a real fucking colored beard in real life. Right?
You're very conscious of your branding.
Thank you.
I've noticed. Well, you have to.
Thank you. You have to.
Yeah.
You know, like, as a musician, as an artist, you are your brand. So everything needs to, you know, play into that. You can't be an Italian restaurant and then you decide one day, like, I'm going to sell tacos today. Because then people that come to your restaurant are like, well, I came for the chicken parm. You know, and it's well, I only got tacos today. They're like, well, I might not come back here no more.
Yeah. It's a really hard line to walk as an artist when you know, because I kind of half followed what you were saying, but it's just kind of, I'm just going with a different flow.
Too many of the beers, you know.
Yeah.
This is Australian for champagne.
Yeah. I don't even know if it's really Australian. That's branding for you, pal.
You know what's funny is that it's not. And I've been to Australia before, and I was like, the first time I went, I was like, you guys drink Foster's? They're like, fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. We don't drink that shit. You're an American, you just talking about Foster's? Get the fuck out.
Yeah, I know. They're cold with it as well. But here's the thing, it's like branding is everything. And when you're, like you say, you can't be like, you've got to put yourself in a very authenticated position, and you don't want to be too much of something that you're not. You don't want to be too much of anything that, you know, that misinterprets people into thinking you're a particular way, right?
Absolutely. I mean, like, my thing is that you should always be yourself, you know, like, you should always make the music that you want to be. You should always be the brand that you want to be, because, you know, you trying to do something that's not you, or trying to do something that's cool or popping at this moment, like, those are just trends that only last a little bit. If you're yourself and you're always yourself and you always rock with that, there's going to be people that gravitate towards that, and those people will always fuck with you. Like, those, like it's so much better to build something where people, like, fuck with you so heavy that they're going to fuck with you forever. And they're going to, you release a song, they're going to download it. They're going to buy it. You release a t-shirt, they're going to buy it. They're going to rock it. You know, they're going to support it. If you're trying to do something that's cool and in that trend, those people are only with you for that short amount of time, and they're also not with you for, like, the real right reasons. So those people, that's short term. You know what I mean? Like, what I'm building and what I've built and what I continue to build and grow is, you know, myself, my art, the music that I want to make, and the fans that fuck with it are going to be with me forever.
Do you think the graph and all the other influences, do you think that's helped define your, I mean, it's a very pop cultural base, you know, that's your thing, right?
Yeah.
But there's a graffiti writer in every brand, man or woman. You know what I mean? There's always something, because you want to take it a step further. You want to take the piss a little bit more. You want to make it the best it can be, and it's there's athleticism. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
You think you inject that into your?
Yeah, for sure. Like also, you know, I do graphic design as well. So like, I started as graffiti. Like for me, I'm just honestly, I'm an artist. Like I love art. I love, visual stuff. I love video production. I love, graphic design and painting and et cetera. So I try to, I do keep all that involved in everything that I do. And at the same time, like, when you release, like I put so much into my music, right? So, I make a song or I make an album and this, body of work is at this level, right? Everything needs to be at that level, from the artwork to the logo to the cover art to the videos to the merchandise to everything, because otherwise it's just like it doesn't add up, So everything needs to be on that same level. And like I said, luckily I started as a graffiti artist, and I'm that person. So I'm like I'm my own creative director in it as well.
And that's technology as well, allows you to be all of those things.
Yeah.
So there is no room for error. You can't be I'm just going to go and do a pop thing, because you're in control. Unless you want to do.
And at the same time, because I'm me, right, and I'm always doing what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Like, I don't ever put myself in a box either. So it's not about like, oh, you could only make boom bap hip hop, or you could only make et cetera, right? Like I make music on mood and on energy and how I feel. So if I feel like singing today, I'm gonna sing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For real.
But I'm not doing something to do something else. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna go in there and sing because I want to sound like whoever, you know what I mean? I'm going to go in there and sing because that's how I feel today.
That's right.
And if I want to make a sad record today, I'm going to do that. If I want to make a party record today, that's what I'm going to do. So.
Wow.
Family.
I'm very good, family. I think you literally went from A to Z real quick to get here tonight, haven't you?
Yeah. Because I normally do a quizzing on a Wednesday, but I definitely didn't want to miss this. So
wow.
Whenever you have an event, I'm always here. Bro.
Yeah, you know that. And it's true. You're always true to your word, bro. Like you're always like, yeah, it's working.
Hello?
Yeah, you're working. You're good. I wouldn't steer you wrong. I never steer you wrong. But yeah, man. I mean, it's so rare to find somebody that is completely similar to Reeps, is completely invested in coming down and. You say you'll be somewhere, you're somewhere,
Exactly, yeah.
So
I'll be a man to my word.
Yeah, you are. Well, listen, for those of you who don't know, you're from out of town, out of city, out of country, Shaun Wallace is the brainiac of brainiacs, man. He's the mastermind champion for the UK. He's a doctor. He's a lawyer. He's a television chaser from ITV show, the original chaser as well, and an author. Hold tight. Author crew, come on. So without question, damn son. I mean, this is just, it's unprecedented as a human being to just be so on it like that.
Yeah, gotta be. I mean, one of the reasons I wrote this book is because I want people to realise that, people look at me now and they think I'm the end product, but I want people to realise that, my journey's been a tough one. It's not been an easy one. And, you do suffer setbacks in life. And I want people to realise that if you do suffer adversity or setbacks in life, you can always overcome them by your own efforts, but also by the people who love you, who support you, and to give you the energy and support to actually get you to the next level.
Yeah, because you do quite a lot of charitable things as well. A lot of stuff with the youth, don't you?
I like to go into schools as well, because I used to be a part-time lecturer to support myself alongside my barrister career, and I think it's always important that a professional like me should actually say to young people, look, you can achieve what I can achieve, but only better. So I've, even before I had the fortunate of the spotlight falling on me, that's always been my mission statement, really.
Wow, I mean, it's amazing to think about how how your journey from the inception of Mastermind and developing your mental your strength to move forward and do things, but there is also a lot of opportunity that arises. And
yeah, it does. Sometimes you've got to be in the right place at the right time. But for me, I've always said this to a lot of people, having an educated mind is the key to staying in control of your own destiny, and it opens a lot of doors.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I could never do that, you see.
You know, you say that, and I'm not basically saying this to be sort of, humble or anything. I'm no cleverer than anybody in this room, because everybody's got the capacity to actually develop their mind. If you've got the focus, the dedication, and, the interest of wanting to learn. I mean, I'm going to be 60 next year, and I think it's very, very important to actually always continue to actually expand your mind, learn something new.
Well, you don't look 60 to me. Jesus, come on. Not even slightly. I mean, it's mad. You told me a story once, we've hung out too many times, and I remember you telling me a story once about the time you won Mastermind. Can you recite that and what happened?
Well, I mean, I sat there for about... I was the only contestant who actually didn't have anybody there to support myself. Like you have family and friends there, because I wanted to be like, Clint Eastwood going in there as a gunslinger to come out with a prize. And I sat there for about 2 minutes once I realised I'd won, because I was the first black person to apply for the show and to go on to win it. And, the reason why I sat there and crying for about 2 or so minutes, because, everything up to that point, I remembered all the hardship, all the difficulties, the struggles I had. The fact that people are going to find out that I've won Mastermind, how they're going to react, and I didn't tell a soul. The first time my mum knew that I'd won Mastermind was when she saw it on the TV, and I was in a different country. The only reason... No, I did that for a reason, because I knew winning Mastermind was going to change my life, but the one thing I was determined, and it wasn't going to do anyway, it wasn't going to change me as an individual. And the one thing about fame... it's good to have it when you're old and can appreciate it. But the one thing I'm always conscious about this, I'm today's news, I'm tomorrow's chip wrapper. And once they do, it's true, listen, it's true. And once they switch the light off on fame, for me, guess what? I'm not blinded by the sort of dazzling lights, because I wear dark glasses anyway. And I've been used to actually operating in the dark, and if they do switch off the light of fame, guess what? It won't change me as an individual. Nah.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Well, I think also with your credentials, all the things that you're claiming, the things that you've done behind the curtain, it's a very personal, close study, isn't it? It's not the kind of thing that you want immediate. There's no fame to that. It's like it's a challenge in yourself, right?
Listen, the one thing I always say, the reason why this book's called Chasing the Dream is because never ever think that you've made it once you've reached a goal. You've always got to be setting certain challenges and certain goals for yourself. But more importantly, it makes it easier for others to follow that path. Okay, I've cracked a concrete ceiling, people say, but it's going to make it easier for people to go up and follow. And I always talk about the ladder of opportunities should be there for everybody. And the one thing I hate about people in the public eye, or people are famous, they're greedy, they're selfish, they don't want to help people. And the one thing about, I think I told you this as well, the one thing about mortality is a great leveler, because you can't take your riches and fame with you. But for me, I want to leave the name Shaun Wallace to mean something to people, and basically say, I want to be like that guy.
Hell yeah.
But I want them to say, my message is, I want you to be like me, but only better.
That's cold. Tell me, we'll get to one last question, because this is quite a deep one. When you got into the chase situation, how, in putting yourself in that place and challenging other people, did you ever think it was going to be like in such a huge, and when it blew up?
Right, I was, they always say in the chase production team, I was the world's first chaser. I was the first person to be appointed as a chaser. I was working on that show for 4 months by myself. Had to go through 3 different auditions, through 3 separate ITV commissioning companies. Then myself and Mark the Beast, we then went up to Manchester, and I was doing a murder trial on the very same day at the Old Bailey that they were going to film the chase. So I said to my leader, I said, look, I need to do this show. So he goes, Shaun, as long as you get cover, I don't mind. So I had to pay my substitute to cover me for a week, £5,000. You know how much I got for the first? You know how much I got for the show? I got £100 a show. And you know what? Guess what? Sometimes in life you've got to speculate to accumulate, because 10 years later, it's one of the most popular shows on ITV.
And repeating here. So in different countries, it's like you're...
I wish I got repeat fees.
I was going to ask that question, but no, it's true, isn't it?
Yeah.
You never know how far someone's just going to go clear, do you?
No, well, once we did the first, when we did the first show, Mark lost the very first one. I won the second one by 2 seconds. And once I knew I'd done that, the production company was so relieved because they thought, will these guys, we've only got a limited budget, and we just smashed it. And I knew the show was going to be a success. I mean, Mark's gone on to do the show in in Australia and America. I've been fortunate enough to go down to Australia myself. So, I am eternally grateful for what the show's given me. But the only reason why the show's a success is because people watch it. And for me, from the bottom of my heart, I'm totally grateful to the public. I really am.
That's cool. Well, on that note, what's it? Again, chasing the dream. My G, Shaun Wallace, a man of his word, a true mindsmith.
They will be inspired by that, trust me, honestly. They will be.
Here we go, live and direct. Once again, we got the Ragga Twinz inside. D-Man, funny. How you doing, Flint? You good?
Yeah, man, I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed.
Yeah,
Everything's
D-Man,
blessed.
Yeah, man. How you mean?
Yeah, there we go. Let's do this. We're going to bust out like this.
Yeah, man, big up. You don't know it's the Killa Kela podcast. Live and direct Ragga Twinz here to your MC. We come kill you with the style and kill you with the pattern. You don't know Flinty Badman, D-Man Rockers. Big up all of the massive. Ready for them? Yeah, being another 1 and 2. Ragga Twinz are come, you know we're passing through. I will tell them rockers, yo, yeah, you know we are who we are. We be who we be, who we be. Everybody RTC. We're rocking everyone in the community, yeah, where we say. Everybody RTC. We are who we are. We be who we be, who we be. Everybody RTC. We're rocking everyone in the community, yeah, where we say. Everybody RTC.
When lyrics say true, just because
it need a record.
Not play away the way.
When we in a your zone,
artists,
they want us them ringtone.
Not the default ring up
on the new iPhone.
Man no more squeal.
We no live down a sloan.
You can pay me
vice card,
pana
xylophone.
Me no live a
glass house.
Me will flick
rock stone.
So pack up your bags and make your way home.
Lightning and fire don't wait for the thunder. Who's them boys? Everyone I wonder. How we hold the torch and a break down barrier. RTC for the youth, them in the ghetto where you suffer. Take something man, we have. Hold up your banner if your dance broke. Don't make camera drill and miss banner. How we have the boss for every day and your planner. Listen to it clearly. Right with us, man.
Them check say we your friend, them must say check say we your spar. Come up now me face, now them ready for the war. Put bullet on a punk, cause them back in bazaar. Mad like a lion, know what time for we roar. Bring war to the table just like Escobar. We smoking old fools
like one big cigar.
Ragga Twinz in the place,
boy, who you think you are?
I say you no mess around, cause we will take this far.
Listen, ball some a ball while some of them a holla. Sight them a come from me such a lies can send a army a man. Fi protect we border, tactically place MC on every corner. Bad man a rude boy, guard the barrier. Koji, ambush them with the fire. Pedro place the nose and take bullet tighter. Cause if we can just slip it fast, will you get slaughtered?
Yeah, where we can score up on them motherfucker. We spot them from a mile,
cause them don't have no swagger.
Them eye hit red
and them belly wagga wagga.
I try use my
to make their lifestyle better.
Say pussy can
follow it on Twitter.
Can roll with them man, yeah.
Don't get bitter.
Man's roll deep, you real hard. It's a you fist stay home with the baby sitter.
Fake and phony brothers, we not check far. Them a liar and we can you like this hector. Chameleon digits like transformer. Put them on a flat cause them the great pretender. So we are money spender and them a money lender. Bad mind grudgeful and them a player hater. So when you see the punk give your middle finger. Cause them a fussy wall and them a time.
That's why we have to drop the bomb on them.
Drop the bomb on them. Go and drop the bomb on them. Drop the bomb on them. Drop the bomb ba bomb ba bomb ba ba bomb. Drop the bomb on them. Drop the bomb on them. Go and drop the bomb on them. Drop the bomb on them. Drop the bomb ba bomb ba bomb ba ba bomb.
Fussy roll.
Come give me space for let rip. Not talk with me, you talk, boy, keep your mouth zip. Well, you know, see they like you, but you soon make the trip. Up in the sky like the goodie air blip. Double J past the white rum. Let me take a sip. Come and notice from what they were passing, you'll give me lip. Them dirty stinking arsehole, I try catch me a slip. No mess with Ragga Twinz, you get whipped.
Them boy they favor one stain. Yes, a lyrical bump on you. We are him if you're not near Roger Rabbit, then get out of the frame. And go back up your father prick from where you came. From where you came, now things are get critical. A blood clot of the rock get abnormal. While you want your crew, I feel one another testicle. RTC round the other fling tree and under your girl. Under your girl.
That's why we have to drop the
bump on them. Drop the bump on them. Go and drop the bump on them.
Drop the bump
on them.
Drop the bump on them.
Drop the bump on them. Drop the bump on them. Go and drop the bump on them. Drop the bump on them. Drop the bump on them.
Ragga Twinz inside the right one.
Yes. Respect, I mean.